Alright, so this is going to be an SGC submission that has come back. It's going to be a lot of vintage stuff that I sent in, some 1901 or 1902 tobacco cards, some Three Stooges stickers. A buddy of mine sent in a few cards from his collection. Just clearing out this box. I use Boca Raton's Facebook sub group, and Eric that runs that group is really good about sending back your card savers. Alright, so right off, this is a 1974 vending sticker with Curly. If you've been following my collection for a while, you know I'm a big Three Stooges fan. Try to collect and grade as much as I can with them just to have my stuff protected. This is a sticker set I've only really found out about in the last year, and I've been trying to get a good set graded. This is a Cal Ripken sticker. I didn't go in with the intent of collectible stickers for this submission. It's just a happy coincidence that I did the set of the Stooges from 74, and then I did an early 80s Cal Ripken Jr. sticker in addition. But yeah, the Stooges thing, I wanted a complete set, all graded. This is the second full set I've done. Trying to coordinate to where I have the highest possible grade in each card. This is a Steve Kerr autograph card. My buddy's, he's a big 90s Chicago Bulls fan. He nailed it on this one. Select has really been doing great with their artwork the last 10 years, at least since the Panini buyout. They've really stepped up their game. This is a 1901 music card. Composer on it. It's obviously altered, been trimmed. It doesn't meet the minimum size. Who knows what's happened in the last 120 years, right? Paul Skenes prospect card. Live in Louisiana, so any LSU players always do well at shows, and having one in gem mint 10 condition is really helpful. It should draw some attention. This is another one from the Stooges sticker set. This one graded out as a 6, which I think is higher than the equivalent from the previous submission I did featuring these stickers. I really wish they would list the episodes that some of the screenshots came from. And this is a Larry Fine. But talking to some of the other people in the Three Stooges Facebook groups, some of these pictures on this sticker set are from outtakes, or it's hard to determine what episode it came from because they recycle so much footage, or they did recycle. This is Handel. You know him because he composed Messiah. Hallelujah. Yeah, that's the guy. I am not singing. That's why I collect cards and don't do music. Another composer from that set. Not too much familiar with this guy. I took music appreciation in college. Somehow his works got past me. Would love to get the Mozart and the Beethoven from that set. Here's my Mo Howard. I think this one's actually a lower grade than my existing graded set. And that's fine. My intent is to keep the higher grades, sell the lower grades as a complete set at a show, just to find someone in 2024 that's still into the Stooges. And I do know a gentleman in the North Shore area of Louisiana that might be interested. I'm going to talk to him once I kind of figure out an asking price or a good starting price. And here's another one from that set. It's like I don't want to beat the guy up too much, but even at $14 a card times 8 individual pieces, plus the cost of shipping and everything else that goes with it, I'm going to have to ask a pretty big number for a lower tiered product just to make my money back on it. But this guy that I'm thinking of probably understands and will appreciate the fact that I saved him the trouble of having to get everything graded. And he just has to show up with the money, and boom, you have 8 display pieces for your Stooges set. This is an error card that my friend found. It's the wrong back, and research shows that SGC normally grades these. This one got marked as authentic, and we couldn't figure out why. We were hoping for a grade, but it is what it is. The front's one player, the back's another player, and the back is upside down. It was quite an interesting piece, and he had to get it. And because he's such a big basketball fan, you can't be a basketball card collector and not have at least one of Larry Bird's rookie cards. This will be his second Larry Bird rookie card. The other one, if you've been following me, was the one where he had it on a card with players he wasn't supposed to be on according to the checklist. And this is a 90s finest basketball card of James Worthy for my friend. He's in love with Topps Finest from the 90s. I can't blame him. That's probably the first time we got a higher end set that I can remember growing up in the 90s, and it was just a premium product for us. Bill Walton had just passed away when we were putting this submission together, and he had just secured his Bill Walton card for his NBA Top 75 collection. The timing was tragic, but at least he was able to get it done. This is my Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It is going toward my personal collection for athletes that have appeared in the Airplane movies. So it's a pretty small personal collection. And Roger. But let me just get all of these out the box real quick. And this is a Bill Walton auto. So Bill Walton died. My friend was a little upset about it. And so I was able to pick this up really cheap. Got it graded. And he didn't know about it until the order was done. And he saw the card in the box. And it was like, surprise, buddy. I got you this. This strictly bought as a flip. Guy had it. I liked the eye appeal of the card. I was aiming for a 9.5. The 9 tells me I missed something. No big deal. It's a rookie. This is Oliver Cromwell. Not one of the music cards, just the same producer of the card as the music cards, but he's from Tudor, England. That was one of my favorite subjects when I was majoring in history. I don't care that it's a 1. When you're dealing with this level of vintage, you can't expect, high grades. Chopin, if you've taken any music class, you know his stuff. And, there's jokes about it looking like Chopin. More music, more composers. The fact that the backs are browning is normal for paper. And then you figure they were stored in tobacco. 100 years, people probably weren't taking care of them that well. The fact that some of these are 3s and 4s is impressive. So I consider that a win. I'm not mad about the one that showed up as doesn't meet minimum size. At some point in the last 123 years, I'm sure somebody got a little friendly with the scissors and trimmed it. Some more composers. I don't know anything about Grieg, and I don't know that my appreciation professor went over him. It's hard to say. It's been a while. But yeah, that's everything from this submission. Thank you for tuning in. We have a CGC order coming in very soon. 55 cards or so. I hope I can do it in a timely manner, because I want to talk about every individual piece. Anyway, speaking of peace out, everyone. Y'all take care.
History. Come on down and you will see. Ask for Greg, he holds the key. Bells stocked with every star, from the past and near afar. Get your heroes in your hand.